Hello there, this is Welsh ASMR 82. Hey, how you doing? So in this mini-series that I'm doing on football stadiums this season, I've had so many requests to do the MLS, the Major League Soccer in the United States. They run on calendar years, so this is for the season 2022-23, it's just for 2023, excuse me. And yeah, you're going to be really impressed with the stadiums on offer in this league. Oh my goodness, I was just blown away by the quality. You know, I know quite a lot of my subscribers are from the States. Hello. But those who aren't, yeah, it's kind of stereotypical, you know, when the Americans do something, they really do it, you know, everything's bigger and better. The stadiums are absolutely stunning. Here are some sneaky peeks of what we're going to look at in today's video. Just so many good stadiums. And yeah, so sit back, enjoy the video, click like before you drop off to sleep in this ASMR video, or just take a look at the pictures and chill out. Either way, you're going to really enjoy this video, so thanks so much for watching. Here we go. Okay, so as usual, I've gone in alphabetical order, despite there being two conferences, an Eastern and a Western. I've just mixed them all together to make it easier. So, yeah, because the MLS is basically huge, it's like two leagues in one, to match the size of the country, I guess, and travelling distances and all that stuff. So, yeah, we're going to see all of the stadiums in one go today. So we'll start off with Atlanta United. This is the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. It's an amazing start. Look at that roof. So apparently all of the constituent parts like are closed together over it by, not, you know, conventional roofs sort of close, but these ones like all sort of close like a flower. It's absolutely amazing. Look at that. And they've got like the scoreboard around there. It's truly amazing work of art. Oh my god. So Atlanta United FC, Mercedes-Benz Stadium, 42,500. But there's no time to linger, I'm afraid. We've got like, how many stadia to get through? 29, I think. So here we go. Next, Austin FC. This is the Q2 Stadium, 20,738. A nice, neat stadium, newly built, looking nice and clean. Yeah, it's like a really nice, just, I mean, Austin's a brand new club, so this is a completely new stadium just for them. So yeah, nice, neat stadium. Next, Charlotte FC, Bank of America Stadium. So it says 40,000. I think that's because they don't. It's an American football stadium, and I forgot the name for it. NFL, National Football League, yeah. NFL stadium, and so they don't use all of the parts. I think maybe they don't use the upper tier or something, because I think it can fit a lot more than 40,000. But much like many of the, it's a bit of a minefield doing this video, because you put in like Charlotte FC Stadium and it gives you all of the new stadiums, the new stadium that they're going to have, and that happen with so many clubs. So those that don't have completely brand new stadiums are all having completely brand new stadiums. So yeah, if I got any wrong, I'm really sorry, because some of them are moving around or in temporary stadiums where their stadiums are being built. There's a lot of construction going on in this league, particularly obviously ahead of the World Cup in a couple of years' time. So this is an NFL stadium normally, but it's being used at the minute with a reduced capacity, but I think Charlotte are going to have their own sort of bespoke stadium really, really soon, and it looks amazing as well. But also, I might be getting mixed up with one of the other 6 that are going through the same situation. Okay, next up, Chicago Fire again. This is a shared stadium. I think they're getting their own stadium, or they were in a different stadium. Now they're in this one. I can't quite remember the story. Also, I had issues with the capacity. So the Soldier Field is apparently 61,500. I mean, that's like insane, a huge stadium, right? But there was another stadium that they've been using which is much smaller, so I got confused. this and I was like, that is not a 20,000 seater stadium. But yeah, it's a multi-purpose one as well. I think it's NFL too. But yeah, so that is the amazing Soldier Field in Chicago. I read about them using another stadium in the southern part of the outskirts of the city and blah blah blah. Anyway, FC Cincinnati. This is the TQL Stadium, and it's a bespoke stadium. It looks really nice, neat, tidy, brand new, nice and shiny. 26,000 capacity, and yeah, that's for Cincinnati. So a bespoke football stadium. Practically all these stadiums are like brand new. It's absolutely amazing. What, facilities this league has got. Absolutely insane. Okay. It's got everything in place, really, for it to be one of the absolute top leagues in the world. Okay, next up, Colorado Rapids. This is Dick's Sporting Goods Park, I think. I don't remember writing this. 18,061. This is one of the smaller ones, actually. With a sort of interesting roof situation going on here, but yeah, so that's a nice inside shot. It looks quite different from the ground level. So that is the Colorado Rapids, but they're probably going to have a new stadium at some point soon. This is Columbus Crew. Look how lovely this stadium is. This is the lower.com field, 20,000, so a complete bespoke football stadium. Really nice roof, brand new seating area, standing area here as well. So got a really European feel about it. And then the roof from the top is just really, I love the colour of it as well. It's just a really nicely built stadium. So nice. So yeah, that's the Columbus Crew. This is going to sound really stupid, but I don't actually know where Columbus Crew play. Are they like in DC? With Washington DC? Is it like Columbus as in Columbia? I don't know. Yeah, someone tell me where they play. I don't even know. Okay, next is very obvious where they play. Is FC Dallas. I was expecting when I saw a side from Texas to have like the biggest, the most amazing stadium, but for once it is one of the smaller ones. So the Toyota Stadium is 20,500 capacity, and it's similar to that other stadium we saw with the weird roofing going on. But yeah, I probably, if I googled it, I'd find some 60,000 seater stadium being built somewhere. So that is for FC Dallas. Next up, DC United. This is one of the newer ones. I remember seeing the stadium when Rooney played there. I watched a couple of games with him in them, and I really like it actually. This is the Audi Field at 20,000. So I like the way that some of them have just got 20,000. Just make sure it's full every single week. Probably with there's a capacity increase possible. It was built in when they built the new stadium, so that if things go like really well, they can put another 5,000-10,000 on. But started small, which is sensible. Make sure that it's absolutely packed to the rafters, and yeah, it's a really good way of doing it. So that is the Audi Field in Washington DC. Next up, Houston Dynamo, another Texan club, this time bigger stadium, but actually only 22,000. It looks bigger than that. Nice orange colour. I really like the outside design. I like this bit here. It's kind of cool, different. This is the Shell Energy Stadium. Although I think maybe that's for like naming rights, because it says the BBVA Compass there. I don't know what that's about. Yes, there's the Dynamo out there, so the Houston Dynamo. And yeah, nice orange stadium. LA Galaxy, this is the Dignity Health Sports Park, so for naming rights they've named it that. And it's 27,000. Nice stadium, sort of got the... there are a couple of stadiums like this actually where you've got the stands on the longer parts on the side here with the roof and then nothing on these two sides. It reminds me of a couple of stadiums from Asia as well, actually. Okay, next up is Los Angeles FC, so brand new club. really nice stadium. I saw it a couple of times when I was watching Bale play last year, so the BMO Stadium, 22,000, but yeah, really nice. Again, completely football pitch. I think that was one of the issues they had in America for a while, that many football pitches were shared with other sports, and I think they're overcoming that and they're building bespoke now that the popularity is there. And ticket sales are up. This beautiful creature is the Minnesota United FC stadium, the Allianz Field. Just shy of 20,000, so 19,400. It's got the sort of smaller stand on the edge there and the edge there, but then the larger grandstands on the side. Look at that beautiful, sleek design, though. It looks like a spaceship from the outside. Really nice. Allianz know how to build nice stadia, don't they? Quite a few nice ones in Italy and Germany from them. Maybe they don't build it, maybe they just put their name on it at the end, but the people they use, the contractors, are very good, the architects. Okay, so that's Minnesota's. Into Miami, relatively new club. This is the DRV PNK Stadium. So quite a lot of acronyms. I don't know if the PNK's got something to do with the colour, because they've got like pink all over them. They are, I think, well, this is 18,000, and I did see, well, this seems like a new stadium, right, but then I saw plans for another stadium, so I'm not really sure. Are they going to not stay here for long? Are they going to develop it more? I'm not quite sure what's happening here. This is Into Miami. Is that David Beckham's club? I think I get confused. I think it is. But yeah, so that is Inter Miami. And then we pop over the border to Canada if you're unfamiliar with the MLS. Kind of like how Welsh clubs play in the English divisions, you've got Canadian clubs that play in the MLS as well. So this is one of them. This is Club de Foot Montreal, so Montreal Football Club in the Saputo Stadium, 19,619. Nice grand shot there from this corner here. It's a kind of small-ish stadium, but yeah, just nice. Bespoke football stadium. Bit of a sort of that bit's all connected, and then this bit looks really disconnected at the end there. That's the only thing I was playing on my mind. Anyway, Nashville, look at that beauty. This is the Geodis Park, I think it's pronounced. 30,000, so slightly larger than some of the others. Nashville are, in like achievement-wise, they're actually a really, really good club, and they're doing well at the minute. This stadium must spur them on. It is gorgeous. That's the view from inside, so I think the top-down view is slightly more attractive with this black sort of roofing here, but yeah, just nice and neat on the inside. But 30,000 is quite, a good amount as well. See if someone tell me if they fill it regularly. Okay, we're about halfway through. So many clubs in this league. Okay, next up is going to be New England. So this is not a bespoke football stadium, as you can see. Well, I say football, soccer stadium. This is a football stadium. This is the New England Revolution's Gillette Stadium. Well, they say 20,000. Clearly, that's not 20,000, but I think that they have got football pitches there. Maybe I'm just totally wrong on this. Give me a second. I'm going to pause the video and correct this. That looks completely wrong. Okay, so apparently I'm right. It's for the American football, it's 65,000, but actually they reduce it to 20,000 for the soccer. So yeah, but this is deceiving because clearly they're a football. This is a football setup here with the markings and the goals, and it's full. So it looks like 65,000 people are here, but maybe this is for a national soccer match, national team. You never know. Okay, so that's the impressive-looking Gillette Stadium. And now we're popping over to New York. So first of all, for the two teams, New York City FC. This is the Yankee Stadium. This is multi-purpose stadium. Oh my goodness! You can clearly see the picture for the baseball here on the side. So this is the proper baseball stadium for the Yankees. 30,000. So I'm guessing it's slightly reduced. It's a really cool, original looking stadium. Maybe it's like bespoke for baseball or whatever, and being in New York City there's not a lot of space to build but I just really like the design of it. It's cool. And then the other club in New York, the Red Bulls, a more, how can I put it, in inverted commas, normal football stadium. 25,000. This is the Red Bull Arena. Really nice stadium, isn't it? And that is for the New York Red Bulls. So if you're not familiar, Red Bulls is the franchise that have Leipzig and which club? There's one in Austria as well. Is it? It's not Austrian, is it? Whatever it's called. And this one is the one that's owned in the franchise with Manchester City, New York City FC. Okay, no, this is David Beckham's club, is it? But isn't it weird that both the Florida clubs have got purple on their shirts? So this is Orlando City FC, and this is the Explorer Stadium, 25,500. And there is a bespoke soccer pitch, so I'm not sure if there's going to be a change to this. It looks relatively new. Look at that picture, they just finished building it. Okay. Next up is Philadelphia Union Subaru Park, 18,500. Really like that shot there, really big roof section over those two longer parts with the shorter parts, as I talked earlier on, without a roof. So it's a sort of Pacific Rim. Oh, not that, this is on the Atlantic actually, isn't it? Philadelphia. But it just reminds me of a couple of stadiums in Japan, Korea, etc. And a couple in South America, so maybe it's just non-European. So next we are going to Portland, so the Portland Timbers. This is Providence Park, 25,218. Again, massive grandstand on that side, and that must be this one here, and then it goes around. And then there's not much on this side actually, in terms of seating area and stuff. They've actually got like a tennis court there. Interesting. So yeah, that is the Portland Timbers. Next is Real Salt Lake, so America First Field. Look at that mountain in the background. Oh my god, it's gorgeous. 20,213. So similar to previous stadiums with the two roof sections on the side and non-roofed top and bottom, north and south possibly. Really gorgeous picture there, and I like the way that the roof is sort of curved as well. I don't know if that was completely intentional, but I guess I hope it is. It just adds a nice little design concept. We're actually coming close, yeah, close to the end. Okay, so the San Jose Earthquakes. This is the PayPal Park, 18,000. So we've got the three nice stands there, and then nothing on this side apart from the sort of the TV and the score. So yeah, quite a nice colours as well. I really like that. So 18,000, but obviously there's an expansion possible in the future if they decide to add on another part of the stand there. They could probably get about 25,000 in there, couldn't they? Easily. Okay, next, Seattle Sounders. Look at that. I chose that picture because you can see Seattle on the back. So this is Seattle Sounders. There's Lumen Field. Oh, spelled that wrong. It's an L. Lumen Field, 37,722. Look at that. Gorgeous stadium. And then you got the stand there, and then you just got the skyline. Absolutely gorgeous. So that is Seattle Sounders. Sporting Kansas City. This is the Children's Mercy Park, 18,467. It's a proper football pitch, and it's got all four stands, one of which is smaller. I really like the roof. Look at the way it goes down, but just physically drops a little bit to go underneath there. It looks like a sort of skate park or something, and you can see it there. Do that, so it's not the same height. Very interesting design, very subtle, but I like that sort of stuff. Okay, number 27 coming up. St. Louis City SC. This is City Park, 22,500. St. Louis is one of the newer ones, right? Newer franchises. So you've got the city right there, so smack bang in the city centre. Nice, neat stadium, new, by the looks of it, brand new and bespoke for soccer, so that's really nice. 22,500 City Park. Okay, next up is Toronto, so back over to Canada. Toronto FC, and this is the BMO field at 28,351. And yeah, I really like this stadium. It's very European. Again, 3 large stands here, but nothing there really, just a very small section. So ripe if they want to do an extension, although 28,000 is already quite big, but it looks full in this picture here, so interesting. They could easily get like 35 or something in there, couldn't they? If they built an extra smallish stand on the side. Okay, and last up, sticking in Canada for the moment. This is my favourite stadium of the lot. I remember seeing it a couple of years ago when I did it. I was choosing a save to do on career mode on FIFA back in the days when I played FIFA. And I wanted to do the MLS for a change. So looking at all different clubs, and you know me, I've said a million times on this channel and my maps channel that I've got this little crush on Canada, right? So I was like, I wouldn't mind being in a Canadian team. And a couple of the stadiums back then, I'm not sure if this got a lot better, but there were about 4 or 5 scanned stadiums for the MLS, and they had this one. I was like, oh my god, that is like stunning. The roof, it closes, but it closes like a tent. It sort of like all goes in. It's like a, you know, a drawstring. It sort of pulls it in. Oh god, it's gorgeous. And you've got then the box with the score hanging from the middle of the pitch. It's not a massive number of people. The BC place has only got 22,120, but I would just love to be in that building. It's stunning, architecturally gorgeous, really, really nice. So yeah, that is the Vancouver Whitecaps, and look at that mountainous background as well, absolutely gorgeous. And that is BC Place, and that is my favourite. So why don't you drop a comment and tell me which is your favourite, and I look forward to reading your comments. And don't forget to like the video, and don't forget to subscribe if this is your first time. Welcome to all the new subscribers. We've had a little bit of a surge this month. Welcome. And if you want me to do a league, I've already prepped a couple of videos. I'm going to do the Russian Premier League really soon, because there's a load of really nice stadiums due to the World Cup in that league, and I've done the Scottish Premier League already as well, so look out for those videos very soon. Now that the leagues are finishing in the summer, I've got a bit of time on my hands, no results videos for a little while, so I'm going to throw myself into do the stadium video, so keep letting me know which leagues you want me to cover, and I'll take a look. Okay. If you're interested, and this is the first time you've seen one, I've already done the English Premier League, Italian Serie A, and German Bundesliga, so check those out as well. Probably you'll see one on the screen at the second, offering itself to you. Click on that next. Okay, thanks everyone, take care, and